Hello, welcome. This is Blockchain Bloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Attila Pinke, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that NFTs are the new hot stars, and let's talk about them a bit more, the history of NFTs and how they grow to the position where they are right now. And of course, it is just the beginning. And the second news is all about that 1 in 5 investors at firms that don't trade, crypto yet, they are likely to do so in the future. So 1 in 5. And the third news is all about that Bitcoin branded the most portable asset according to a research. All this in today's video. And guys, if you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, but you would like to keep yourself up to date, then definitely do it, because you really just should hit the like button so we can spread the news to more people, and you also show it to me that you like this kind of content. And also subscribe, hit the bell button and then all, because then you're going to receive the notifications when a new video is out, and every weekday putting a new video here on Blockchain Bloom. Therefore, I keep you up to date. Check out the links under the video. For instance, the free course, How to Start to Invest in Bitcoin and Other Cryptocurrencies. It's free to download and you can learn a lot from that. And now it's time to move on and check out how the market looks like. So basically, compared to yesterday, nothing big happened. Actually, yesterday we could see the prices go up a little bit, but now it came back, and right now it's again almost where it was yesterday. Bitcoin $50,182, which is a 0.7% increase. Nothing basically. It's like kind of stable coin behavior. Ethereum, almost the same thing, $1,572. It was above 1,600, but now it came back as well. When we're looking at the top gainers, we do see nice gains in the top 100. For instance, Engine 42%, Chili's 32%, Flows 29%. Some of them doing very, very well. Many times when Bitcoin moving sideways, then altcoins are doing great, and they are doing great right now. And of course, we have some losers, but not major ones, like Phantom going down 12%, NEM going down 8%, Polygon, used to be Matic, going down 6%. Yeah, but this is, you have seen the gains, much bigger gains than losers now, and Bitcoin and Ethereum behaving like a stablecoin right now, doing a little bit sideways movements. And now let's move on to the first news, which is all about that NFTs are the new hot stars. So let's talk about them. Trends are changing all the time. We had the ICOs back in 2017. It was the hot star, and of course, people FOMO'd in, and there were some which went very well and still around. And of course, many of them just disappeared because they had a very badly written, white paper and just like a small team, nothing but people FOMO'd in. Now, new thing, what we have around are the world of NFTs. And as you can see, according to this article, they say NFTs are the new hot stars on the crypto block. NFTs are taking over from where DeFi left off, and data suggests asset tokenized will dominate 2021. So it could be the hot thing in 2021. Therefore, it's very important to educate yourself about NFTs, because if it is the new trend, as it looks like right now at the beginning of the year, then you shouldn't be left out, because you could make significant gains with it when you're looking at NFT projects. So let's looking at a little bit this article. The last bull run, of 2017 was defined by the initial coin offering, as I said, ICOs, which took turn for the worse with foreseeable consequences for overvalued projects that had little more than a team and a poorly written white paper, as I mentioned. Why many useful projects were able to blossom from the ICO era, including Ethereum and others, most have come and gone with the wind, leaving thousands of unwary investors holding onto worthless bags of tokens. So what can happen when there is a FOMO? Everybody is doing like back then an ICO, could be now an NFT. And of course, there will be probably many of them which will be worthless in the future, but during the hype, doing very well. You know, a lot has changed since 2017. Regulators have cracked down, investors have gotten smarter, and the space is matured. DeFi and non-fungible tokens or NFTs are now the popular kids on the block, which means, you know, DeFi, it's hot. This was the DeFi summer we had, you know, last summer, and it was great, and DeFi is coming back now. But now we add to it NFTs, and NFT are also a huge thing. NFTs are different class of cryptocurrency tokens. Unlike Bitcoin and Ether, they are used to represent various types of assets that differ in value among themselves. These assets can either be digital or physical. Popular examples including artwork, land, real estate, and even people. Look, very interesting example. Inspired, you know, Donald Trump inspired art piece sold for 6.6 million. And check this out. Inspired by the 45th president, United States, an artist known as Beeple created an NFT called Crossroads. The piece of art, holographic animation, depicting a defeated Donald Trump lying naked in the grass, was originally sold for $66,666 back in November, not long ago, in 2020. However, it was recently resold to an anonymous buyer for 6.6 million, breaking the previous record of 1.5 million for a single NFT sale. How crazy is that? Somebody creates an NFT, it's selling it for $66,666 in November. What's that? Now it's like March, so we're talking about like 5 months, even less. And now it's resold, and what a gain. So crazy things going in this NFT world. And let's talk a little bit about NFT's history to get back and, you know, get our heads around where the whole thing started. So almost as old as Bitcoin itself, the very first experiment with NFTs were created back in 2012 and were dubbed color coins. These were initially issued on the Bitcoin blockchain through protocols like Counterparty and Omni, and were sometimes as cheap as 1 Satoshi, you know, which is the smallest unit of account for Bitcoin. These were meant to represent a multitude of assets and have different use cases. Colored coins eventually fell out of use, but were instrumental in paving the way for the future NFTs. So, very early days of NFT, 2012, almost as old as Bitcoin. Bitcoin, you know, started back in 2009. When the market finally caught the eye of the mainstream public in 2017 with CryptoKitties, you know, that was the big thing for the first NFT. The virtual pet game became so popular that it was responsible for clogging the Ethereum network and setting a new all-time high record for transaction volume on the blockchain at that time. Fast forward now to 2021, and the whole infrastructure has become more robust and diverse. Recent report by non-fungibles show that NFT transactions more than 4 times in the volume during 2020, growing from 62 million to more than 250 million. NFT art sales, you know, grew leaps and bounds, outshining any other categories associated with crypto sector. The number of active wallets also grew 97% between 2019 and 2020, an overwhelming figure to say at least. So, quick check. Back in 2012, you know, NFT started as like colored coins. Basically, they kind of disappeared. They were on the Bitcoin blockchain. And then the next hype around that was back in 2017s, CryptoKitties. crazy things back then, and now NFTs are back and even more diverse than before. So I think it's worth to talk about NFTs. It's worth looking at the market, worth looking at NFT projects, because this could be a new thing in 2021. Not very new because it's out already, but growing significantly. Okay, and now let's move on to the second topic, which is 1 in 5 investors at firms, they don't invest in crypto yet, likely to invest in the future. There's a big change going on since 2020. Mainly the investors in crypto are gaining, and now we're talking about professionals, okay? So investors from different kind of firms. And this is definitely a new trend, no question of that. And according to this article, you can see here that 1 in 5 investors at firm don't trade in crypto say that they are likely to in the future. A poll has found 22% of institutional investors are likely to buy cryptocurrency in the future. The survey of more than 3,400 investors representing 1,500 institutions found that 11% of respondents work at firms that trade or invest in crypto, while 89 do not. So actually the majority has nothing to do with crypto, still considering that they probably might invest, 1 out of 5. And this is a very, very important change. And I have talked about it already, but it's it's a key to highlight it, because this can bring the future growth to cryptocurrency, the future growth of Bitcoin. The big numbers can really come from when it's getting more popular and it's adopted mainstream, and really not just like the retail investors from win, but even the big investors, the institutional investors. And this is a continuously growing number. More and more people from the professional world thinking that they put some of their portfolio into Bitcoin, or now thinking even about Ethereum and some other cryptocurrencies. So definitely this is the way the future goes. And of course, there can be things which can, break a trend. Like, for instance, stock market crash. If the stock market is too shaky, it can affect crypto. So when stock market is going a little bit down, sideways, not too much happening, it could be still good for crypto, I believe. But it's correlated right now. So if you're comparing the stock market, the S&P 500, for instance, with the crypto Bitcoin chart, then you can see they kind of moving nowadays again together. Therefore, if there is a significant decline in the stock market, it can definitely affect crypto as well. I'm not saying that, then the time for crypto is over. This is just like a pause kind of thing. However, if stock market is still doing okay or not going down heavily at least, and for example, in a Tether case, because Tether is printing hell right now again, so no other authorities are going after Tether and do other things, just like happened recently, in New York. Then things looking bright for the next couple of months in crypto, definitely. And then we can have a very nice bull market to continue, even maybe towards autumn. I mean, around autumn, it can peak. Nobody knows, of course, what can happen, but, roughly speaking, when everything works out. But keep an eye on it, and therefore it's very important always take some profit. Don't be in the minus, because you don't know when this kind of bull market going to end. It looks nice, the trend is bullish, but still, it's very important. The most important thing, the reason why doing it, make profits and don't risk, then have some profit and then let things go further, and then get some more profit and let the rest go further as well. So have a strategy. That's key, I think. Okay. And now let's talk about the next news, which is all about that the Bitcoin branded as the most popular, most portable, sorry, not popular yet, most portable asset according to a research. One of the big advantages what Bitcoin has, it's very much portable. So think about gold. It holds the value. It's a great asset. You know, it's a great investment. But of course, not financial advice from my side. But it's very important to think about that. Actually, move gold, the bar of gold, kind of from one place to another, and store it. It can cause some difficulties. To store Bitcoin, you can store it basically in a digital way, basically because it's a digital, decentralized currency. But also, it's very important if you would like to send Bitcoin from one place to another, from one part of the world to the other part of the world, it's not difficult at all. You can do it because it's easily portable. And check it out. This is an article about this topic. Bitcoin branded the most popular asset as 420k Bitcoin used as collateral in Q4 of 2020. According to the findings of a joint Arcan Research and Bitstamp study, Bitcoin's unique characteristics, which include it being the most portable asset, are likely to contributing factors behind the increasing use of the crypto as a collateral asset. This is evidenced by the study's data, which shows that approximately 420,000 Bitcoin were used as collateral in various loans in the lending market in the fourth quarter of 2020. This figure is nearly double the 213,000 Bitcoin that were used as collateral back in 2019 in the same period in the fourth quarter. In another boost to the case as the best collateral asset, the study findings suggest when compared to traditional assets like government bonds and cash-based securities, the lending crypto asset is unrivaled. For instance, the findings assert that only Bitcoin is an asset without both counterparty risk and credit risk. Additionally, Bitcoin is available for trading 24/7 in the whole year, so in 365 days, all over the world. Bitcoin can be transferred around the world instantly at almost no cost any time of the day and any day of the year and without finality. No other asset can match these properties today, making Bitcoin the perfect collateral asset for the future. So this is also very important that, they're using Bitcoin in many, many ways, and, it became a collateral asset. And because it's very easy, not just to move, you can do it like 24/7. You can do it like any day on the weekend. It's no opening hour, no closing hour. So you can do it so far, so good. And, it's an asset without counterparty risk and credit risk. Because, usually these lendings are over collateralized. Therefore, it's not risky at all if you can get this. The only risk, of course, in this lending protocol can be in the smart contract, which could be like a bug or something. It's very difficult to write a very good smart contract, which is functioning on its own after that. But, if we going in this direction, then definitely this kind of portability, it's a key in cryptocurrency, and in Bitcoin, of course, other cryptocurrencies can serve the same things, just like Bitcoin does right now, for instance, Ethereum, and so on and so forth. So I think this is also important thing to point out, and this helps a lot to make cryptocurrency even more popular. And as I have talked about it several times, this is the key things, guys. We have to make crypto and Bitcoin big, so it has a huge market cap, and therefore it cannot, push to the side. more and more people using it, and then it will be like unstoppable. But for that, it has to really grow. So that's it for today. And don't forget, check out the links under this video, such like the free course, how to start to invest in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. Download it. It's totally free, and it gives you a lot of important information. Like this video if you like this content and you want other people also to see it, because YouTube will spread it if it gets more likes. And of course, subscribe to this YouTube channel, because I bring you the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news every weekday. So subscribe, bell button, and then all, and then you're going to receive the notification whenever the new video is out, which I'm putting on YouTube every weekday. Guys, I wish you an amazing day. Tomorrow, I'm coming back with the freshest cryptocurrency and blockchain news. Have a good one. Bye-bye.